Rediscover your past by digitizing your family's memories with LEGACYBOX. Watch until the end of this video to find out more about preserving your legacy, and then visit legacybox.com/recollection. By 1955, the nation's population had climbed to 165 million people. Suburban neighborhoods were growing, and a new generation of musicians, entertainers, and activists was shaping American culture. 1955 was a year that saw the rise of modern youth culture, and the struggle for civil rights gained ground following a horrific crime. On January 19th, the word game Scrabble officially debuted on the mass market. Originally invented years earlier by architect Alfred Butts during the Great Depression, the game would gradually become one of the best-selling board games in history. Making his television debut on March 3rd, a still little-known singer named Elvis Presley appeared on a local broadcast of the popular show Louisiana Hayride. Few viewers could have guessed they were watching the future King of Rock and Roll. A fast food revolution began on April 15th, when Ray Kroc opened the first McDonald's franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois. Kroc's emphasis on consistency, speed, and franchising would transform a small hamburger stand into one of the world's most recognizable businesses. The world lost one of its greatest scientific minds on April 18th, when Albert Einstein died at the age of 76 in Princeton, New Jersey. Einstein's discoveries fundamentally changed humanity's understanding of space, time, and the universe. Television audiences met Kermit the Frog on May 9th, when a young Jim Henson introduced the character during the premiere of Sam and Friends on a Washington, D.C. television station. A new game show arrived on June 7th, when the $64,000 Question premiered on CBS. The program became a ratings sensation and helped launch America's fascination with big-money television game shows. On July 11th, Congress authorized the phrase "In God We Trust" for use on all American currency. During the Cold War, many leaders viewed the motto as a way to distinguish the United States from officially atheist communist governments. On July 17th, Disneyland officially opened in Anaheim, California. Millions watched the opening ceremonies on television as Walt Disney introduced what he called the happiest place on Earth. Disaster struck the Northeast on August 19th, when Hurricane Diane unleashed catastrophic flooding across several states. More than 200 people lost their lives, thousands were left homeless, and damage stretched from North Carolina to New England, and it exceeded $1 billion. The first edition of the Guinness Book of World Records was published on August 27th. Originally intended as a promotional tool for Guinness beer, it quickly became a sensation and one of the best-selling book series ever produced. On August 28th, a 14-year-old African-American boy named Emmett Till was kidnapped, tortured, and murdered in Mississippi after accusations that he had offended a white woman. Photographs of his body shocked the nation, and it helped to energize the growing civil rights movement. Little Richard recorded Tutti Frutti in New Orleans on September 3rd. The song's explosive energy and unforgettable opening lyrics helped define the sound of early rock and roll. Television audiences were introduced to the CBS show Gunsmoke on September 10th. The series would go on to become one of the longest-running and most influential westerns in television history. On September 23rd, an all-white Mississippi jury acquitted Roy Bryant and J.W. Millam of the murder of Emmett Till after only a brief deliberation. Protected from retrial by double jeopardy laws, the two men later admitted their guilt in a paid magazine interview. While vacationing in Colorado on September 24th, President Eisenhower suffered a serious heart attack. The event raised concerns about his health, but ultimately did not prevent him from seeking and winning re-election the following year. Hollywood lost one of its brightest young stars on September 30th, when actor James Dean was killed at age 24 after his Porsche collided with another vehicle in California. His death cemented his status as a cultural icon and symbol of youthful rebellion. Children across America tuned in on October 3rd, when the Mickey Mouse Club premiered on ABC. The program introduced millions of young viewers to the Mouseketeers and became a cornerstone of children's television. Literary history was made on October 7th, when poet Allen Ginsberg publicly read his poem, Howl, at San Francisco's Sixth Gallery. The event became a defining moment for the Beat generation and is often viewed as an early spark of the counterculture movement that would flourish in the 1960s. On October 15th, a young Texas musician named Buddy Holly impressed a talent scout while opening for Bill Haley and his Comets. A clerical error on his first contract misspelled Holly, but it created one of rock music's most enduring names. The final film starring James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause, premiered on October 27th, less than 1 month after his death. The movie's themes of teenage alienation resonated deeply with young audiences and helped define a generation. Tragedy struck the skies over Colorado on November 1st when a bomb exploded aboard United Flight 629. All 44 people on board were killed, making it one of the deadliest acts of aviation sabotage in American history. On November 22nd, RCA Records purchased Elvis Presley's contract from Sun Records for $35,000. This was a great deal for RCA, and it launched Elvis onto the national stage. The civil rights movement entered a new phase on December 1st, when Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to surrender her seat to a white passenger on a Montgomery, Alabama bus. Just 4 days later, on December 5th, the historic Montgomery bus boycott began. Led by local activists, including a young pastor named Martin Luther King Jr., the boycott would continue for more than a year and become one of the most significant victories of the civil rights movement. On December 15th, the album Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash was released on Sun Records. The song helped establish Cash's signature sound and outlaw image. And by December 31st, General Motors became the first American corporation to earn more than $1 billion in a single year, a symbol of the nation's booming post-war economy.
Recollection Road and LEGACYBOX both believe it's important to preserve the past. If you're like me, there's a box of your family's treasured home movies and photos tucked away somewhere, and LEGACYBOX can help you preserve them digitally. The process is a simple and safe solution for converting your home movies and photos to thumb drive or to the cloud. Just send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS and camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and kept organized. It's that easy. LEGACYBOX is trusted by over 1 million people, and it's all done right here in the USA. Get started preserving your past today. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to get an incredible 55% off. Buy today to take advantage of this exclusive offer and send in your memories when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to save 55% while supplies last.
Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.